And we are alive.
Drop the link, coward. We're all trying to draft.
Not yet. I want this room to fill up first. I want this YouTube room to fill up. I want people to get in here so I can let them know that if you're not already in the Discord, check the link down below. Get in our Discord, because that is where the links get dropped. That's how you get into these underdog drafts with us. If you don't know what underdog is, where the hell you been? Go download the app. Use promo code DIMES for a 100% deposit match bonus.
We drafting all summer. We got a 12-teamer today?
We got a 12-teamer, not super flex. If some of y'all are out there saying, well, what happened to super flex? It was in the title. You're lying. Double check the title. There is no super flex. This is one quarterback.
Always was, always will be.
Underdog switched up on me without letting me know. All right, let's get that link. Let's share this link into Fantasy Talk Discord.
You're going to the Fantasy Talk? All right. I'm
going to Fantasy Talk. Oh, man, you getting ready for it?
I got to get in.
You don't got to get in. You could help
Drop
me
the link.
Okay, link has been dropped. Big news, guys. Today, I've been given access to drop links in my own Discord. It's phenomenal.
Your own Discord.
My own Discord.
You're an absentee father in that Discord. You never make appearances.
You know what? I show up.
You show up on show up on birthdays, on Christmas.
Look, happy. Oh, hey, baby. I thought it said happy birthday. I was like, I show up on birthdays.
Yeah, you're an absentee father. You're an absentee father. You show up on Christmas, on a birthday, maybe every other Thanksgiving.
I show up on the NFL schedule release date.
Yeah, you know what I show up in? The fucking draft.
Oh, shit.
I'm in there.
All right. Today's kind of like a holiday.
Yeah, Kelsey, I trust you more than I trust Tony. That's why.
All right. NFL has dropped some games for us so we can get excited.
They're leaks.
They're leaks. They're nudes. They're a little taste of something spicy, because, we're past the NFL draft, so we don't get a lot of NFL content nowadays, but I wanted to go over some of these games. We were talking a little bit about it in the office. Let's start here. First Black Friday game. I thought that was interesting. We're just introducing a whole new day for football. Thanksgiving wasn't enough. Christmas wasn't enough. So now you get 50% off on your fucking Black Friday football game.
I'm just equally as excited for Cyber Monday football. Let's go. Black Friday,
Cyber Monday's coming next year. Easily coming next year.
National fucking Talk Like a Pirate Day. I'm in.
So we got Dolphins versus Jets on Black Friday.
Should be pretty electric.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit nervous that Rodgers is going to fucking flop in the apple, to be honest. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah. For no reason. I have no good logic behind it. It just feels like one of those dudes that might just be past his prime, might just get that like Russell Wilson treatment, might just get that Drew Brees a year after he's already done. Matt Ryan, Matt Ryan going to the Colts. And I know all these guys were pretty much already, Jack knows, were pretty much already toast by the time they moved to their new team. So, different thing, but shit, I do more than Tony. Facts. Are we doing a puppy? No, we're doing puppy. It's just a private 12-teamer. We still need 3 people. Join the Discord and hit the link in the Fantasy Talk.
You know what else is crazy? Aaron Rodgers' first game as a Jet comes on the first Monday night game of the season against the Bills on 9/11. 9/11, they put 2 New York teams out there. Aaron Rodgers opening it up. I thought it was a smooth move. Unless like we said, Aaron Rodgers is a flop. If Aaron Rodgers bust, it ruins America.
Yeah, that's the route you're going with?
Yes.
I wasn't really paying attention, and I caught the tail end of what you were saying there because we needed to fill it. So I was doing your job and posting it into the bullshitting category as well.
I wanted to buy myself some time to talk about how Aaron Rodgers is about to let America down.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna get smoked in week 1 by Buffalo. Is it in?
I wrote down,
or
I'm gonna say it is at Jets. It is at Jets.
It is at Jets, so it's in New Jersey technically.
Yeah.
So if anything, it doesn't even matter.
We already let America down by having this game
New York teams
in New Jersey.
All right. I mean, that's a good opening. Wait, no, Thursday night. The opening Thursday night game is
Thursday night. Also kind of interesting. Lions at Chiefs, because normally you have the Super Bowl champion versus like another high-powered team. So the NFL is basically acknowledging the Lions as like a good team.
Have we gotten ahead of ourselves with the Lions?
I think so.
Probably, right? But last time it
was Bills Rams. That was electric.
Last time the Lions, Jared Goff and Patrick Mahomes faced off, that was like that 54-51 showdown Monday Night Football like 3 years ago. Do you remember that?
Well, he was with the Rams. Yeah.
Goff versus
Okay.
Mahomes. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, we're talking about the Lions being like, put in that tier where they
I'm
probably
just
don't
saying
belong.
it's to the top 2 quarterbacks in the league facing off.
That's fair. I forgot about
first
that.
year,
I
yeah.
forgot Jared Goff was top 3 and
Goff
not
went
3.
for like 450 that game. 450 that game. And I remember like Cooper Kupp went for 200. Tyreek Hill went for 200. That game was nuts. It was just fucking fantasy. I dropped 200 in Eton get them that day. I remember.
It's 2 stack.
Yeah.
Love that.
Double Benji. Yeah.
All right. I got the 111. I got pick 11. Where are you at?
Oh shit. We don't say the car's topless. We say the titties is out. I'm the 1-3.
3.
Let's go. I'm actually gonna do something a little freaky here.
Yeah. A little topless freaky.
We don't let the titties out.
Let us know your strategy so we can jump.
Brother in Christ. Tony.
What? What did I do?
Tony.
What'd I do?
Tony, baby. Tony, baby.
Oh my God.
You started a slow draft. Here's the beautiful thing about Underdog is you get into these drafts and you could do fast drafts where it's 30 seconds per pick. But if you just want to hop in like 5 of them and have them be slow drafts, they do 8 hours between picks so that you don't actually have to be attentive on your phone the entire time, which is what I like to do. So you basically, you get in 5 or 6 drafts using promo code BDG or Dimes will get you 100% deposit match. Therefore, you could jump in a bunch of drafts, and then every hour or so you'll get hit with a notification saying that
that is your turn to pick.
That is your turn to pick. I just got one. Maybe this slow draft will just rip through it.
New rule: if you're in this draft, you actually only have 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So, dumb question.
I was gonna say to you before, I was gonna say make sure that it was a 30-second draft, and I just figured like there's no way he could.
How does one make sure that it's a 30-second draft? Because when I go to create a private $3
when I look
draft,
over at your screen and there's a big giant 30-second draft option on it, I'm gonna lose my shit.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm right here.
You already created the draft.
No,
you're already in the draft.
Right, but how do I know it's 30 seconds or not?
Well, you choose it beforehand.
Okay, I choose it beforehand. I think I've just created a bunch of drafts, and I'm not actually in any of them. Like, none of them are actually filled.
Yeah.
So I choose from here.
People. Yeah, go to
right here.
12-person. I don't know. Is that a slow or fast?
Oh, man. All right.
Is that the 30-second?
30-second pick.
There you go.
All right. Create private draft.
Drink.
New link will be dropped shortly.
No, now.
Well, I'm going as fast as I can, my man. Share this draft. With who? With all the wonderful people in our Discord.
All my fucking boys, dude. Where?
It's in the fantasy talk, as always. That's where I drop it. Join the Discord.
I'm in.
You get 30-second drafts. You get 8-hour drafts with us. You get all the drafts all summer long. It's the best place to go to sharpen your sword, your fantasy sword during the offseason, all right? You're going to go up to your home league drafts looking all trapped up because you've been mocking all offseason. Meanwhile, your buddies from high school, they've been lollygagging in the offseason. They've never done underdog drafts before. You're going to dominate. That's what we're here for. We're here to dominate all types of drafts all year long.
We need one. We need one.
One more for the fun more.
Oh, peanut butter's in here. I see some fraud named Tony.
Shh. You right, Ben.
Sharp.
You right. Take a drink, Tony. I got my bottle of tequila.
Well, we're filled.
All right. New draft spot.
I got the 5.
You got the 5. Did I still end up with the freaking 11?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here's the board.
Let's go, Kenny, baby.
Still got pick 11. All right. Don't hate it. Don't love it. I think the best draft spot is to be like 3-4. That's been my prime draft spot since like 2015, which is my prime.
I like specifically for this year so far. Yeah, I guess depends where if I like Cooper Kupp or not. I like the 5. I actually really, all right. I kind of am starting to fall in love with Tyreek Hill as possible 102. Any chance that we could be taking him over Jamar Chase?
I wouldn't.
How do you figure?
Jamar Chase just gets
buckets.
He does get buckets. He's a walking bucket, dude. I wouldn't hate taking Chase as the 101.
That's insane.
I don't know, man. I'm just The only thing that really scares me about Chase is he feels a little more injury prone than the other wide receivers, which is probably a bad reasoning to like not like him because anybody can get injured.
There you
in the
go.
NFL.
They just took Jamar Chase 101.
I like it.
I don't know. Jefferson's 24. He just led the NFL in targets, receiving yards, receptions. Like, he only had 7 touchdowns, too. If you give that man, I mean, he's going to eventually, what do you have, 1,800 receiving yards last year?
Yeah, something ridiculous.
He's going to crack 2,000 one of the next like 2 or 3 years, and he's probably going to have a year where he has 15 to 16 touchdowns. And like that year, if you have him on your team, it's game over. It's probably going to be this fucking year. I think Jordan Addison is a good thing for him. Fuck, Tyreek Hill just went off the board. I think Jordan Addison's a good thing for him. I think it'll actually take a little bit of pressure. He was like the most double-teamed receiver in the league last year. There's no way I'm taking Chase over Jefferson. Tyreek Hill over. What the fuck? All the wide receivers are going off the board.
Dude, know what I was gonna say?
Damn.
We have to start 3 wide receivers in this, right?
Yeah.
It's
I did
2
not
running
want to take
backs.
C-Mac. I wanted to take Tyreek Hill here.
What else we got? You can go Diggs. You can go AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Maybe you go Kelsey. That's a little spicy. Fuck it, why not? Practice taking a tight end early. See where that lands you.
Nah, I don't love that.
It's $3. Pretend like you've had $3 before and wasted.
This is all the money I have left in my pocket.
Same, brother. But okay, so we were talking about the other day.
I took Diggs.
I like it. I think it's a good pick. We were talking the other day. We were in the office with Chris talking about back in the good old days when it was LaDainian Tomlinson and Priest Holmes and Brian Westbrook. Fantasy football was just easy because you did nothing but put your head down and take a running back in the first round. And that's what your first round looked like. It was running back from 101 to 112. We have completely pivoted to where it's now wide receiver season, or it's wide receiver fantasy. That's really what it is.
Yeah, I mean, the game is the game done changed.
It did change.
As Biggie said. Yeah, it's a pass-friendly offense. It's like any team that wants to compete needs to throw the ball. And you also don't have running backs getting 20 carries a game. Like Tomlinson, Sean Alexander, those guys were getting like 27 carries a game.
It was just expected your running back to get double-digit touchdowns on the ground.
Yeah, they were putting up 2,000 yards from scrimmage, 20 touchdowns a season, like yearly. So those are obvious like championship winners for you in fantasy. But nowadays, guys just don't do that. So you have wide receivers that are like way more athletic than they were in previous days, getting way more deep passes. Like teams are taking more shots downfield. It's more production in the zip of a hand, while running backs are, I don't know, all they do is fucking carry the ball for 4 yards and turn into a pile of dust. You don't have a lot of like big plays happening anymore, I feel like, at the running back position either. And I might be making that up, but doesn't it feel like there are fewer like 80-yard runs and 70-yard runs? I feel like there's just less beasts. There's less dogs in the NFL.
Yeah. They don't make them like they used to.
Mm-hmm.
So with my first pick at pick 11, I went to Devontae Adams. Was deciding between him and CeeDee Lamb. I don't know if Jimmy G is a downgrade from Carr. It kind of feels like a lateral move. I wouldn't really expect anything different from Devontae Adams.
So I started doing a little research on like the top 24 wide receiver rankings. My one concern with Adams is
I'm taking Eckler here. I don't care. I'm taking a running back. All that talk about flipping the wide receiver, I'm taking a running back still.
I hope Waddle falls to me so bad. No chance. I think they're lateral in terms of QBs. The only thing is Jimmy G doesn't take shots downfield.
Right.
Their percentage, like Derek Carr threw, I think it was like 14 or 15% of his passes downfield, which was like top 10 in the NFL, and Jimmy G was down to like 9%. So I just think the lack of deep targets will lower his ceiling a little bit. Like Devontae Adams, I'm not expecting like a 1,500-yard season. He'll still be good, probably go like 1,200 yards, 9-10 touchdowns, but do I want to take him like super early? Yeah, I don't know. Waddle still sitting there. Come on.
There was a period of time last year where Derek Carr looked so bad.
One more. I want Waddle bad.
Take him. Come on, Teddy. Do what's right. Take Waddle, Teddy.
Fuck you, Teddy.
Teddy, baby. Do it to him.
2-pump Teddy. Don't fucking do it.
Oh, he's nervous. There we go. Teddy, baby. Welcome to the stream. You're in here somewhere. We know it.
I hate you, Teddy.
I think Jimmy G is a very slight downgrade.
Imagine thinking I wanted Waddle when I took Diggs, and now I can get Josh Allen. Fucking idiots.
So wow. I don't know about that.
Idiots.
One quarterback taking a QB this early.
I just took the quarterback. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. Let's go.
Never say who you want to live stream. That is rule 101.
Kelsey, literally last stream, you were like, put the players in the queue so that you guys can fucking watch me get queued up. There's no winning in live streaming.
Really
I do this
isn't.
for your entertainment. I do this. I'm a sacrificial lamb. I'm a sacrificial fucking talking puppet over here. You guys just say things and I just react to them. I'm like a dancing monkey. No matter what I do, there's no winning. There's only losing. There's only L's to take. I'm hopping on the fucking L train immediately after this. Somewhere to be.
You're not from New York. You have to be down bad to be taking that L train.
That's facts. Or you just need to be going to the east side.
That's true.
Either one of
but
those.
like you're down bad if you're on the east side. Anyways, one other receiver I was kind of concerned about. We voiced our concerns about Devontae Adams a little bit with the quarterback change. CeeDee Lamb doesn't have a quarterback change, but he does have a change in who's calling the offensive plays. Going from Kellen Moore, very pass heavy, to now Mike McCarthy, a fucking idiot. So, are you worried at all that CeeDee Lamb, maybe this just the pass game in Dallas at all, kind of takes a hit? Because I'm not super fond of it, to be honest. I think in Dynasty, we're in a Dynasty league where Dak Prescott's being thrown around a lot on the trade block, and I'm just like, you know what? Something about Dak feels like his ceiling is kind of limited.
Yeah.
You're on the clip.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got it.
There you go.
I'm glad I didn't go with running back anywhere because now the third round running backs are insane value. I'm a little bit nervous about Dallas's offense. Yeah, I think CeeDee Lamb's going to probably come back down to earth a little bit. Great player, but I think he'll probably put up like 1,100, 1,200 yards this year. Michael Gallup, second year back from the ACL. They had Brandon Cooks. It'll be less pass heavy. You know?
Yeah. CeeDee Lamb at the end of first round, though.
Yeah, not for me.
Yeah, I was going to say that seems spicy. A little too spicy. All right, I got my pick coming up. Some running backs on the board. We got Josh Jacobs, Travis Etienne, Najee Harris. I like those guys. Not going to lie. I like them. Wide receiver-wise, Calvin Ridley. Oh, do I want to roll the dice with Calvin Ridley?
It feels,
do I want to bet on him?
Underdog's so tough, bro. Like, you have to use a third-round pick on Calvin Ridley. I feel like in home leagues, you'll probably be able to get him in like the 7th round.
Amari Cooper's growing on me. Amari Cooper is a guy who's growing on me. I don't really like Deshaun Watson. What we saw from him last year was atrocious, but now he's getting a full off season where, another year removed from all the bad shit he was going through and all the bad shit he did off the field. I don't know. I'm kind of buying in on Amari Cooper.
My grandpa's calling me.
Is he really? Is
that a sign?
I think so. Does that mean you take old man? There's really no old. You take old man Hopkins here. I think that's what it means.
Could be a sign for you. You're on the clock.
Yeah, I know. I think I told myself if Ridley was here at my next pick, I was going to do it.
My grandpa's a big gambler. I think it's a sign for Ridley.
100%.
He's never gambled in his life. Just got snuck that in for you, idiot.
I thought maybe you'd be big on horses. For some reason, your grandpa seems like a horse guy.
No, he's just built like a horse.
Yeah.
Just a fucking thoroughbred. What's that bottom fucking comment?
This one, this big ass one. Started watching late, but a Black Friday game is genius. Hopefully it's early while the women are out shopping. Yo,
that's actually kind of funny. We didn't even approach it from that angle, from the marketing perspective of things. We didn't even get really more into the NFL schedule.
No, we didn't. Honestly, I feel like Black Friday has become more of an online thing anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like, are the women even going to be gone? They're just going to be on their computers.
Yeah, Nah, dude, like my mom and my aunt still go. I'm not sure why. I think they have better deals in person still. Like I still think they do different like exclusive deals that you can't get online in person.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of fire. Yeah, the NFL just throws up some football games while the women are out shopping. Week 17, I did see some, I think, Chiefs and Bengals play. So all the correlation folks in the championship week of Best Ball Mania are going crazy.
You're on the clock.
Yeah, I know.
And that you really didn't. Because I let you know even before you got on the clock.
Yeah, your mother's ass.
Yeah, so Black Friday, I think it's a good idea. Honestly, I think Thursdays should just become Friday games in general. Thursday seems like the most out-of-pocket random day to have a fucking NFL game, but we've just been doing it for a while now, so we're just used to it.
Yeah, Wednesday was my favorite during COVID, for sure. Love Wednesday games.
Seems even more weird.
I mean, it just breaks up the week for you, you know? Like Thursday night, you're into the weekend. You're like, I'm almost in party mode. Wednesday's like, halfway through the week, you put a football game in the middle of it. Now I'm like, all right, I'm on the back half. I'm on the ass crack of the week.
I'm at the ass crack. Exactly. So many hamstring injuries incoming with all these games scattered across the week, no one's going to stay healthy. Your fantasy team's going to end up at the graveyard.
What does that have to do with what day of the week they're playing?
Because they get shorter rests in between weeks. I don't know. Just give it to me on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's just do that.
Whatever. Week 4, Falcons, Jags.
In London. 3 London games this year. Falcons, one of them. We're gonna be there. We don't know how we're getting there, but we gonna be there.
I'm gonna be in London. I don't know if you're gonna be there. I'm definitely gonna be there.
Let us know who's gonna be there in London with us. We're taking over London. But yeah, 3 London games. We got Ravens versus Titans, Jags versus Bills, Falcons versus Jags. Jags have just become the London Jaguars.
They double cheeked up the Jags there, which is insane. I wonder, like, player reactions. I'd be kind of excited about it.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
2 weeks in a row? No, because you just stay there. You got a vacation in London for 2.5 weeks. It's fire.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, going back to back definitely makes it
1 week would suck. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. Ooh, Mike Willie, Terry McLaurin. This is a tough one. Does Mike Willie take that big of a hit with Quentin Johnson there?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, I'm not taking him then.
I don't think Quentin Johnson actually does much his rookie year. I feel like he just kills Josh Palmer.
He does. I think they're gonna use him a lot on the outside. I think it's gonna be strictly through wide receivers, him and Mike Will on the outsides, and Keenan Allen over the middle. That makes me a little bit nervous for Mike Williams because I feel like when you just have 2 guys on the outsides, it's not, I don't know. I feel like it's like whoever's open, whoever's faster, whoever's like just got separation, I'm just chucking it up. I'm going Terry there. I went Terry over Mike Will. Terry's due. Terry's due for a monster fucking year. I like my
still
team
no
so far.
Quarterback though.
Josh Allen, Ramondre, Diggs, Allen, Terry. What do you mean? Sam Howell could be the truth.
He could also be a lie. I feel like he's more of a lie than the truth.
He's not false.
All right, I got a pick coming up. This is a big decision here. This is where championships are won. We got 3 wide receivers and a running back. Aaron Jones. What round are we in? We're in the back of the 5th. Aaron Jones sitting there looking pretty. I think there's a teardrop after Aaron Jones. Would you agree? After Aaron Jones, we have Dameon Pierce, Dalvin Cook, Swift, Pacheco.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna snag Aaron Jones here while he's still in whatever tier you want to call this, because there's also wide receivers. Like, I got to pick in 2 picks. You can give me Mike Williams. You can pick me in. I don't want Godwin. You can give me Ayuk. All those guys feel pretty similar to me. Jordan Addison just got ripped off, though. That feels early.
That's crazy.
That was egregious. What about JSN? JSN went 2 picks earlier.
Yeah, people are getting rookie fever bad.
Oh, my God. Now I'm left
Jordan
with a tough
Addison over Mike Williams, Godwin, and Ayuk is crazy.
Okay, out of these 3 guys that I just mentioned, Williams, Pittman, Ayuk, I feel like in a vacuum, I kind of want to go Williams, but because I already have Eckler, and this isn't a stack episode, I'm not going to go with Mike Williams. So I'm going to take the other big Michael Pittman, matched up with a new quarterback this year, hopefully. Well, I guess it's a new quarterback either way. I'm hoping it's not Minshew. I'm hoping that A-Rich can see the field early.
Yeah, I really don't know if that's a good thing for Pittman, to be honest with you.
It can't be worse than Matt Ryan.
I mean, the volume of passing could just be so low. They could just be running with Rich JT like over and over and over again, you know?
That's fair. I also just took Pittman as my wide receiver 4. I kind of wish I didn't do that now.
I have so much Isaiah Pacheco. I feel like I draft him in every draft. Why is he going so low?
That's a good question. I mean,
Godwin or Evans?
Oh, neither. I would go Lockett over both of them.
I'm going Godwin. I don't have Dean.
You don't have what high hopes for either of them?
No, I haven't drafted a lot of Chris Godwin. I don't think I've drafted any Chris Godwin, which makes me feel like he's probably going to go crazy this year. I don't know. I feel like we're probably underrating the Tampa Bay stack. Baker, Evans, and Godwin. That's terrifying to me if I'm a defensive coordinator.
Yeah, it's terrifying how easy of a week it's going to be to game plan against Baker Mayfield. All right, let's look at the board here. We also got 1 Germany game.
Who dat?
We got 2 games in Germany, actually. Dolphins, Chiefs, Colts, Pats. I like that we sent them Colts Pats, a very middle game that they can get excited about, right?
Oh my God. But no, I'm trying to understand the logic behind sending games like that. I feel like if you want to send games over there to build a fan base, make it like high explosive offenses.
Really?
What do you mean, really?
I
You
see
fucking robot.
I see the fucking I see
You
the
want to watch
appeal.
the Patriots put up 11 points? No.
But
Kill
but
myself.
I could also see, like, you can give Germany anything and they'll eat it up.
I guess it's like 11 points is still like 12 times more scoring than a soccer match.
Right, exactly.
I guess.
Like, they're so desperate for football, they will show up for Pat's Colts.
I feel like any team that's going to score more than like 30 points should be the teams that are over there. Like guys would, if you're going to go to the game, all right, imagine you're like, oh, I've never been to a football match before. You like take your girlfriend or like you take your friend or whatever. And they're like, I've never been, I've never been. I don't really know anything about football. Is it fun? And they're like, yeah, it's fun. And then you go to a game and it's the fucking Pats Colts and the Pats win like 13-10. I'm like, yo, I hate the sport of football. You can never bring me to a game again.
I don't know.
No, I do. It's a fact. I've been in this situation before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll never go back in London to a game.
This is why you came to America, because
I was so pissed about the London
Yeah, they were
game.
sending you all the shit games.
Yeah.
I mean, but for years we were sending them the shit Jaguars to London, and I feel like London loves
agree.
the Jags.
And that whole time I was like, what are we fucking doing? What are we doing? Oh shit, I'm on the clock. I missed my pick, didn't I?
Oh, I guess so. You took Pickens. I thought that was on purpose.
Ugh.
Okay.
I would have taken Deontay Johnson over him. I would have taken Pacheco probably.
Ooh. Okay. I know I was just talking mad shit about Dak Prescott, but I'm sitting here.
Idiot. You took Pittman. Just take Richardson.
I don't want to stack him like that.
Are you serious?
No, I don't.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I don't want to do it. Although I really like David Montgomery. David Montgomery's growing on me so much.
I think DeMont's a good pick here too. It's like half PPR. It's not like any of the stuff. It's not super flex. So it's not like scoring is skewed toward any of these positions. It's skewed toward touchdowns, right? And DeMont's like the best bet to score a lot of touchdowns.
100%.
Are you going to fucking read the chat?
I got too much shit to read, bro.
Welcome to the big leagues.
All right, let me make this pick first, all right? I'm liking how my team's shaking up. 3 running backs, 4 wide receivers. Everybody here is a stud. Evan Ingram feels a little early. Would like a tight end here, though, but I don't know if he's the exact guy that I want. I do like Tua. Still a believer in Tua. Also just kind of feels early. Oh, shit. Running out of time. Give me James Conner. Ooh, that was gross.
You already got 4 backs. You're fucking doomed.
No, I'm fine.
You're shot.
Look at this team, guys. Let me know how this team is.
Brother, you're like JFK. You are shot, sir.
I can stop drafting running backs, though, now. I'm good. I'm good.
That should have been your strategy from round 1.
Sexy is our king. Sexy is in Canada right now, enjoying the great whatever the fuck Canada has. That's great.
Enjoying
healthcare.
What his home's going to be for the next 3 years.
Yeah.
And coming back.
Charbonnet. I think Charbonnet there would have been. You telling me to draft Charbonnet in the 8th round? Sir? Steven? Control yourself. Do you agree, though, that Evan Ingram right there in the middle 8th is too early? Like, he was so boom bust last year. Maybe that's good for best ball. Like, maybe
he was kind of awesome last year, no?
I mean, he definitely had his weeks. He had weeks where he threw up multi-touchdowns.
I'm kind of all right, so a couple things. One, Pretty Richie made his pick in our dynasty rookie draft at the 108. He took Zach Charbonnet.
Okay.
Number 2, Rashad Bateman's growing on me a little bit.
Yeah, you mentioned him in the office the other day, talking about him in his dynasty value.
Kind of in on Beatty. Yeah, I was looking back on like what Lamar Jackson did with him in the first bunch of games. Lamar Jackson had 10 touchdowns over the first, I think, 3 weeks last year, and then 7 touchdowns the rest of the entire year. Like, he was red hot when Rashad Bateman was healthy and he was on the field. And OBJ, I'm not worried about taking targets, honestly. I think he'll be a wash. And then Zay Flowers a rookie. I think Rashad Bateman has a sneaky, really good year incoming.
Yeah. I think regardless of what Zay Flowers becomes for this next year, it really helps Bateman. Even if Zay Flowers becomes the alpha in that room for 1 year, it's still Bateman's room.
Yeah. I'm in on Bateman this year. I'm gonna be taking a lot of him in the 8th round.
What about dynasty wise? If you were trying to trade for Bateman, what do you think a good a good price to get him at that is like, realistic but not overpaying? You think like
someone
you could get a
offered
second?
me the 210 and the 303
The
for him.
210.
And
I would much rather have Bateman than those picks.
I thought about it, yeah, and I didn't take it.
You didn't take it?
No. I have Bateman.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't take it, but I thought about it because it's super flex. It was actually in Fetal,
Okay.
league that we're in. Just because the scoring settings are customizable enough that you'll get valuable players at 208, like tight ends and stuff you can get there that are 1.5 PPR. What do we got here? I have a lot of wide receivers. Okay. See, this is where I might take a guy like Charbonnet. Charbie, baby.
Well, who are the other running backs that you took over him?
It was like Javonte Williams, AJ Dillon, Brian Robinson, a bunch of fat backs together.
Yeah, I mean Charbonnet's fat himself too, though. I think I'd rather have some of these other fat guys.
Like who?
Even Jamal Williams is sexy.
I don't know about that. Plus the ADP is 40 rounds, 40 fucking picks later. I could wait on him.
All right. Oh, there's one guy that I have in mind. I have one guy and one guy only that I want.
Same. I fucked up not taking him.
Give me. Who just went? Brian. Okay, that's fine. I want Kirk Cousins. I want Kirk Cousins as my QB1. In a one quarterback draft, I love me some Kirk Cousins. Dude,
I cannot believe you didn't take Anthony Richardson before.
I don't want to take Richardson over a guy like Kirk Cousins or even Geno Smith. I know it's a stack, but I just don't want to.
Of course you do.
What do you mean? Of course I do. Of course I don't.
Anthony Richardson in a 1 QB league, and you have Pittman.
I would rather Kirk Cousins like 1 or 2 rounds later, however long I was able to wait on him.
Brother.
Ooh. Okay, you're big on David Njoku. I don't really see it.
But I would love a tight end. Any of these tight ends? Like they all had breakouts last year. You don't like any of them?
No, I like Pat Freiermuth. It's between him or Njoku. I just don't.
Njoku was good last year with Watson.
No, I already took a Cooper, right? I think I took Cooper. So I'm going Fat Pat. Diversifying the offensive revenue. Something like that.
Dude, Kincaid's going earlier and earlier. At the 10-4, you're a loser, peanut butter. You're a fucking loser with a skinny wiener. I have Josh Allen and Diggs. I wanted to take Kincaid.
That would have been fire.
Yeah.
That's a good stack.
Instead, it's a fucking someone fucking took a poop and lit it on my front doorstep.
Traded Jordan Love away for Kenneth Walker. I think if that's a 1 quarterback league.
It's not a 1 quarterback league, you fuck.
What do you mean? How do you know?
It's just like the context that question would never be asked.
Okay, in a super flex, I would rather it doesn't make sense either way. Like in a super flex, I'd much rather have Love.
Of course it does.
In a 1 quarterback, I'd much rather have Walker.
It's definitely a super flex, and they're probably going around the same time in startups, I think.
Really?
Oh, let's go. Wait, where the fuck did he go? I got him. Yeah. I took Jerick McKinnon. Love that dude. Perfect 0 running back target. Peanut butter. No, you're not smashing this draft. You're an idiot, and I hate you.
Let's look at Peanut Butter's team. Started with Bijan Olave in the 2nd. Brother, is that really where Chris Olave is going?
Dude, he could be kind of good if Derek Carr is good.
But like better than Jalen Waddle?
Yeah, no, that's
better than Devontae Smith.
That's insane. Jalen Waddle just had 1,400 yards. That's insane. Jalen Waddle, I actually might put Jalen Waddle as wide receiver 6.
It ain't Chris Olave there, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no.
Jahmyr Gibbs feels like you're risking a lot there.
Yeah, we're out on your team, Peanut Butter. Worst pick of the draft for sure is Dalton Kincaid.
Especially when you already had Dallas Goedert.
It's unnecessary. This is not a personal attack either. I hate you.
But this is why we let you know that we're dropping a link in Discord, Peanut Butter, so you can join them.
You fuck.
Pats fan, but I had Rodgers in redraft last season.
He was terrible in redraft last year. I mean, that's what do you expect to happen when Devontae Adams is gone? You ship off his best target, his best friend.
Ooh, Roshan Johnson just went off beginning of 11th round. He had to be buried way down the ADP board. So He could be a climber. He could be a dude who starts climbing during the summer.
He's going to climb during the summer. There's going to be like one report like, oh, he took a first string snap. And that's it. It's game over. That's how underdog works.
As the temperature rises, so does the ADP of Roshan Johnson. It's a good one. There's not a lot of competition back there. Khalil Herbert.
It's a bar.
Yeah. Donta Foreman. I personally like Donta Foreman, but I don't think the Bears do. I know they just signed him, but that's probably like a depth piece.
He's just going to be a wrench in the middle of it. That's just going to ruin it. Like, I want Khalil Herbert to be good. I want Roshan Johnson to be good. And you know that Deonta Foreman is just somehow going to be like an 11 carry a week guy.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to see how that whole Bears offense shakes out.
Yeah, it should be good. But you also got Justin Fields in there, who probably just makes every running back irrelevant.
Or makes them relevant, makes them better, you know?
Could hit him with the Uno reverse.
Yeah, hit him with that flip ski.
All right, big pick coming up here. Every pick's a big one from here on out. I'm cool taking any of these receivers, I think. Darnell Mooney. I don't really want to stack Myers with Adams, so actually I'm not cool taking any of these guys.
Yeah, I kind of hate all of them.
Yeah, Darnell Mooney's fallen in my mind. Darnell Mooney's a guy I think I'm just going to try to avoid. I tell you what, at this point in the draft, I think best player available is Dalton Schultz. I feel like I take Dalton Schultz in 100% of my drafts.
You love Dalton Schultz.
I love Dalton Schultz. I think he's a talented tight end. I think he's in a good situation with a young quarterback who's probably going to rely.
I like how you
on
like
him.
Dalton Schultz, but you don't like Ingram or Njoku. Both of them outproduced him last year.
Did he though?
Yeah.
Is that actual factual? Oh, thank God I drafted him. Oh my God, dude. I thought that was the pick before me.
I haven't taken a tight end yet.
Really? I got one. I'll trade you one.
I think I'm just gonna rip off like three shit houses at the end.
Talking about shit houses. Look at these wide receivers, dude. I don't want to. Is it too early to take another quarterback? Kyler Murray is wild.
I took my second QB. It's because the rest of them are terrible.
Kyler Murray, bro.
He feels like just a wasted pick in best ball right now.
Give me Zay Jones. Zay Jones is going to have some weeks where he blows up. Fuck.
I put him in the queue.
Fuck, I hate that, actually. I already had Calvin Ridley. I was trapped either way. I was either going to stack Myers with Adams, Zay Jones with Calvin Ridley, or Darnell Mooney with... Darnell Mooney just sucks. So.
Peanut butter, you have like 7 rookies. Now 8. What are you doing? You've been doing too many dynasty rookie drafts, dude.
We only slander on here. We're a big slander company.
Disagree. I don't hate anyone except for peanut butter.
Bateman can't crack a 50% snap share. Flowers greater than.
Oh, you're the. I think there's a guy who was going off about the Lamar Jackson and the Ravens last week too. He must have went to like BC or something.
What you mean, Mikey?
You put one comment up on the screen the entire fucking entire episode, and it's about you flexing your traps.
Dude, I just throw up comments.
Oh, you took Juwan Johnson. You fuck. I had him in my queue. Shit,
guys, you could throw anything in the comments, and there's a decent chance it makes the screen because I can't read them until they're on the screen.
Disagree. You've put up 1% of comments.
Okay, I'll throw up another one. Changing of the guard. You know what that means? This. There's a changing of the guard here.
Yeah, give me the fucking computer so I can put comments on.
We should just have a comment guy.
Yeah, it's your job.
I'm drafting here, all right?
I'm drafting.
I'm making money here, dude. I'm winning $30.
I'm looking at your team, and you're certainly not drafting.
Okay, in all seriousness, though, for realsy, this is a good team. Outside of nothing, because there's no weaknesses. Guys, look at this team. Let me know where the weaknesses are. Let me know how you're going to lie about it.
We can't even see.
They can see on the side.
You're going to read the comment?
No. I'm gonna read it in my mind first and then decide if I should read it out loud. But it's gonna be on the screen either way.
That's fine.
Is there a fantasy draft party this year? Should we let them know?
Yeah, I mean, go watch the last vlog we put out.
I forgot we made a whole vlog about it.
Yeah, and then also on Twitter. Spots are going to fill up very, very quickly, though, so you got to DM me on Twitter. any opportunity to meet up with the fans and loyal listeners or take a shot together? Yes. We do it. We're doing the NYC draft weekend again this year. So if you're interested in joining that, go DM me. It's a $2,000 trip though.
Yeah.
That covers everything. Covers Airbnb, food, going out, anything. It's all inclusive for the weekend. You just have to get here. But want to filter out all the fucking broke boys.
Filter out all the broke boys.
Before they were like, oh, I can't wait. And then I sent them, they're like, never mind.
Send them the
like,
bill.
Zam. Oh, who's my next tight end? Is it Knox? I guess I got to take Knox. All right. We did the double fade on Dalton Kincaid. Do you understand? I took Josh Allen and I wanted Kinky. Instead, we push off Kinky and we take Dawson Knox, which I will never do in a real fantasy league, but I'm in my bag right now. So look it.
Dawson Knox can still mess around, score a touchdown. And you don't got to know when it is. That's the best part. Irv Smith stacking Dawson Knox with Irv Smith. What a room.
Giants and Cowboys open up Sunday Night Football week 1.
Giants and Cowboys. Who else? I feel like the Cowboys have to make a primetime appearance to begin the season in New York. Year.
Oh, they'll host it too. Man, all my friends are going to be at that fucking game.
That is going to be a shit show. All right. All right. Big pick here. Kyler Murray still just staring me in the eyes, begging to get picked. I want to remember all the times you were good for that 1 year. Oh man, this is getting weird. This is getting to the weird part of the draft where I'd almost just rather forfeit a pick than actually have to make a decision here.
Fuck.
What, you want to Taysom Hill?
Yeah.
Is that what you're mad about?
Yes. I want to use my tight end 3 and my QB 2.
Okay. I think I'm going to go Gallup here. Or Marquez. No, I'm gonna risk it with Gallup. No, I'm not. I was just talking shit about him. I'm gonna risk it with dudes. Oh man. Every time I pick someone like that, I just instantly regret it. I feel like I go take a shower. That was gross.
Yeah, I don't love Dobbs this year.
I should have taken MVS.
I feel like he's gonna get his job taken by Jaden Reed.
Yeah, if I could have redone that, I would have definitely taken MVS. I could just take him now, though. How many wide receivers is too many in these drafts?
Too many? I would say 9 is probably pushing it.
Okay, well, fuck it. We got them both. That's exactly what I wanted. There's no other alternative. All right.
You know, I've been taking a lot of Zeke around this time. He's going to land somewhere. Like, he's going to play this year. I just have no idea where.
What if he doesn't?
Nah, that's just...
Kyrie Lake could win you a lot of money.
He can't.
I don't know. Taysom going to get QB points?
Yeah.
Some weeks. Some weeks, yeah.
Like, you're not going to find tight ends that put up the points that he does.
PB, why would you ever want Alec Pierce? There's no reason to ever want Alec Pierce.
All right. Who do we want here? Should I take Gallup?
I don't know, man. I've never really been a fan
Got
of
him. I'm telling you, Gallup's back. Gallup's coming for fucking revenge this year. He's going to be a playmaker. Not going to be good. Not going to make a lot of them, but when he does, you're going to be like, that was a play that was made.
That was it. So the rest of the schedule is being released tonight at like 8 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm sure
it's the only thing we got to figure out is what Falcons game we're going to.
The London one. Weirdy.
No, which on our turf.
In Atlanta?
Yeah.
If they play the Niners, I'd be very down.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna.
They're not gonna play the Niners. You already know that.
We played you.
We could do it again.
We played you once. We never play you again.
That's true.
You know the rules.
You know why I would want to go to a Falcons game? Waffle House. I've been to Waffle House I went to a trip to Atlanta, actually, a few years back. And in the span of 2 days, went to Waffle House 4 times. Fucking loved it, dude.
So we were there when I went to Georgia in October. We passed so many Waffle Houses. and someone in the car was saying the dumbest fucking story. Not story, but they're like, when Atlanta or Georgia goes into like a emergency crisis, the way that you can know something, that it's something revolves around the Waffle House. It's like if the Waffle Houses are running, then you know it's like, I can't remember what it is.
It had something to do with like the economy, right?
No. It was something of like natural disaster emergency. It was like if they're
Round
in
the
a
clock.
state of emergency and a Waffle House is like still operating, then it's
not an emergency.
I forget. It sounded so ridiculous that I don't really remember. Like if I say it wrong, it's going to sound even more ridiculous. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about that. They need to just stop running the economy through the Waffle House. We'll put it that way.
They're so good though. I miss them.
I didn't eat there.
Okay, we need to go to the South just to hit a Waffle House. I was going to answer that question when it got to it, but
who's rapid fire all these comments right now.
Okay. It's Brock Purdy if he's healthy. If he's not, which I think there's a decent chance he's not, then it goes to Sam Darnold. Trey Lance is dead. Monty will outproduce Gibbs.
Just straight up fantasy points, I would say
I'd like 47%. I think that's a good number.
Half PPR, yeah, I'd probably put it at 50-50. I think they'll both probably average like 12 points a game. Think how far can Tony throw a football? Probably like fucking 32 yards.
My arm's kind of shot, not gonna lie.
Waffle
House closed in a hurricane, but only a hurricane.
Something along those lines. I don't know. That doesn't make sense, but
all right, hold on. I gotta make a pick real quick. Gotta make a pick. Was not looking at the board. Give me my boy. Do I need? Oh fuck! I need another quarterback. I don't care. Give me my boy Hefe Wilson. Fucking love him. Over Raheem Mostert. Yum. Same as last year. Always has been. Always will be.
Waffle House closes in natural disasters only. That's when you know it's like, so you know things are. You got to get home.
I gotta go. All right. Get back to these comments. Let's see here.
No.
What type of socks do you like? White Nikes?
I wear the same socks I'm not kidding. I have like 30 pairs of these high white socks. I get off Amazon. They're like real thick, real nice and thick. Like, why haven't you signed her? Because we're not a fucking we're not an NFL team. We don't sign people.
No, he's not.
Wow, it doesn't look like a biased comment at all. It's not like I'm getting drafted. Yeah, exactly.
Lance has higher short pass completion percentage than Purdy. He just actually throws the ball downfield. Lack of faith is disturbing.
And there's a timeout.
By you?
No, by you. You were on the clock, weren't you?
Oh, I mean, I had Garoppolo queued up.
Oh, so, even worse than the timeout. You took Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, I stacked him with Devontae Adams. Look, I think Lance, his career in San Francisco is over. Whether or not he turns out to be something else, where it's just not happening in San Francisco. Kyle Shanahan, he got the ick. Shanahan does this sometimes with players where
he does.
He has a short leash, a short ick leash with players.
He falls fast, and then when he gets the ick,
fast.
Yeah.
Like
he falls for he's like a very toxic.
Me and Shanahan are like, we're like that together. We fall in and out of love so fucking quick.
He'd have a problem dating in New York for sure.
Yeah. I fell in love with Trey Lance too when we took him, mostly because we didn't end up with Mac Jones. That was my biggest concern.
Did you like Trey Lance? You did at the time?
Again, it was only because it felt like our options were either Lance or Jones. You know what I mean? Like those were the two big rumors. It didn't feel like Justin Fields was off our board. We knew Lawrence and Wilson were going to be like the 1-2. So it was like, you don't trade up to 3 from 12 for a not quarterback. So hopefully at that point it's Trey Lance. And to be fair, I wouldn't change it for Mac Jones.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Mac Jones would have just put you guys into like purgatory at this point. It would have just been like continuing Jimmy G forever.
Yeah, both of them would
have rather
sucked.
Shoot for upside at that point. It sucks because you guys have such a nice
a team around them.
You guys have such a nice window of like good teams and good players and stuff, and then you're just going to keep letting it go to waste every year.
100%.
Sucks until
it really does. It's crazy in a league that is built around Kenny Pickett. You gotta love it.
Yeah, timed out. It's not what I wanted. I didn't realize I was on clock. You guys are sons of snitches.
Sons of snitches. Tony, now say something nice about Nick. The way he signs my checks is cool. That was good. I thought it was. You know what?
Funny.
I thought it was kind of funny. My middle name is Don. No way. Ben Don Dover. Love that.
Ben Don over.
Darnold is the GOAT. There are reports that Sam Darnold is, in fact, the GOAT. Remember Sexy sent that thing in our Twitter group chat where
it's the most accurate San Fran quarterback ever or something?
Yeah, they threw ever. When I first read the title, I was like, okay, most accurate quarterback on their team right now.
Who wrote that? I was like, which
I don't remember.
Fucking idiot from like Roto Grinders wrote this?
Yeah. But to throw ever in there was just egregious.
Obviously. You guys haven't had that many good quarterbacks.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a while. You know, if you stay off the internet, you could forget.
Mm-hmm. If you never went on the internet, then Sam Darnold could possibly be the best quarterback you guys have ever had.
True. That's true. Let's see here. Would you rather draft Kyle Trask in your next pick or drink Virgin Mars for 1 month? For 30 days. I mean, we're in the last round. So
a Virgin Marg might be the worst bang for your buck drink ever because it's just sugary and it's high calorie, but then you don't get any of the tequila or drunkenness from it.
I'm not sure the Kyle Trask is like a big enough L.
Yeah, I mean, your team's already fucking shot anyway, so at this point, it's just adding insult to injury, you know?
Yeah, I guess. Fine. I'll take the Margs.
I just took Kenny Pickett, so I guess it's not saying much, but...
He has 3 franchise QBs, yeah. Remember when Sean Payton was like, yeah, Taysom Hill can be like a franchise QB? All these coaches will just say whatever to make themselves look
people
good.
just like say I can't stand the NFL in the offseason.
It gets pretty bad.
And I hate it even more during the season. It's crazy. I just hate this sport.
Okay, I wish I had another tight end, to be honest. I got Pat Freiermuth, got Dalton Schultz. Feels fine, but you know, one guy goes down and I am screwed. How many quarterbacks do you end up with in one quarterback?
I would have taken 2 if I wanted to go Allen and Goff, but I auto-picked Kenny Pickett.
So you only take 2?
I'll take 2 because I felt good about Allen and Goff.
Okay, I'm going to go with 3.
Yeah, if you have Cousins and Garoppolo, so I feel like a third might not be bad.
Went with Stroud over Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy's injury just scares the shit out of me. Expected back for training camp. That's good. You know what's funny is like
I'm sure he'll be he's ready for OTAs, right?
Yeah. You ask John Lynch and it's like Brock Purdy could play today. You ask Kyle Shanahan, it's like career's done.
Mm-hmm. Can't trust nobody out here.
You really can't. Ooh, Gus Edwards. Why does Gus Edwards look so juicy?
The person I trust is I stay away from Gus, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I think he's done.
Really?
I think he's out.
I think
he'll be out of the league. And
I thought I saw Harbaugh with a quote being like, "I'm ready to 1-2 punch this bad boy with Dobbins and Edwards."
Was that a quote from 2 years ago?
I mean that's true. Maybe it's old. Any tight ends that we like here to finish off? I mean, Conklin's gross. Trey McBride. What happened to Zach Ertz?
It's towards ACL late in the season. I think McBride, I'm a little bit more nervous just about the quarterback situation. Like, who the fuck is playing QB in Arizona? Is it Colt McCoy?
Maybe. Conklin, though, I just feel like he splits too much time with like CJ Uzama.
Yeah.
I don't know. I went with him just because
didn't the Jets bring in a...
It feels like they did. Yeah, I think that Conklin pick was just ignorant as shit.
I don't know.
That was bad. Lance being drafted in the 8th round of startups, that can't be true.
So bad.
You're lying.
No, dude. When I went, okay, so I did a dynasty startup on the Flock channel like a month ago or so, and he was asking me if he's like, would you take Trey Lance went, I think, in the 4th round. Then I was like, I wouldn't take him in the 6th round, and I was going in the 8th round. So like that makes sense. I think that's probably about right. Like if he finds another starting job, like that, you feel good about the 8th round pick, but I don't feel good about it now.
I mean, I feel like chances are he's going to find a starting job elsewhere, but I think chances are also he's just not a very good quarterback. Right. I think if he was half good, we would have seen something better out of his short time in San Francisco, and the Niners just wouldn't be like so willing to move off. I think they're like willing to take a 3rd round pick for Trey Lance at this point.
I mean, yeah. I think you should be.
You think that's like almost too much to ask for Trey Lance?
No, I think some teams should. I mean, he's still on his rookie contract. It's not like you have to extend him like right fucking now or anything. Yeah. I think that's reasonable. I could see a team. I mean, listen, the team fucking gave up an early second round for Chase Claypool. So
yeah,
I think more often than not, the younger ones are a little bit easier to acquire because they're not on the big contract. So they're not expecting a big contract yet. But you have the guys like Jalen Ramsey who go for like a 5th round pick because you got to pay him $20 million and then give him an extension or some shit too.
Jalen Ramsey in his prime though 1 for 2 first. You know.
Yeah.
So
fucking fucker.
Tajay Spears.
Yeah, well, none of that.
Only behind Derrick Henry and Julius Chestnut.
Yeah. And 0 knees.
You know what's crazy is that Carson Wentz. Remember he went for a 1st round pick.
Yeah. That's how desperate teams are for quarterbacks.
Yeah, but it's like if you can show, I think that's the problem with Trey Lance is he has yet to have any moment in the NFL where people like believe in him.
Yeah.
Where it's like a guy like Carson Wentz had that like half a season. It was more than half.
I mean, he was like good to start his career.
Yeah, he was good. I want to give a early Eagle Carson Wentz his credit, but that just buys you so much time in the NFL. I feel like
Lance has played like a total of 3 games,
and they have
over the last like 5 years.
Yeah,
college included too because he didn't play.
Right.
That's the other thing. It's like he hasn't played it so fucking long, man.
If
he a different player,
I feel like if he was not even pick 3, but like pick 20, nobody would be batting an eye at him.
Yeah, no, definitely not. If you get that draft capital, you just like that's the label you get for the rest of your life, the rest of your career, you know. And like if you don't surpass it, you're just a bust. But if you, I don't know, you'll get a lot of chances because of it. But I also wonder like what other teams had him graded as, you know, like other teams might have not had him as like a top 5 pick. And now if that was proven right throughout the last 3 years, like they're even less, inclined to trade for.
Right.
It was like if Kenny Pickett was, I mean, he was pretty bad last year, but if he has another terrible year, like if Pickett throws for 2,500 yards this year or something and 10 touchdowns, 19 interceptions, like his trade value is nothing.
Yeah. I just think 8th round in a startup for Trey Lance that's tough. I mean, do you remember like the other quarterbacks or other players at all?
It wasn't my draft, but I think he went in the 4th round in the startup draft I was in.
Oh, right. 8th round was that, guys.
Yeah. He was like, went in the 4th round. Then I was like, I wouldn't even take him in the 6th round. And this was when like Lance had more hype. Like when everyone was like, oh, he's probably going to be a starter. I think this was like right after a report that he was going to start or some shit. So it was like all time hype. But even then, yeah, I probably wouldn't use an 8th round pick on him.
Hell no. Same people that were in on Lance are in on, A-Rich.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I mean, at least A-Rich was like
A-Rich feels like a lock to put fantasy production up because of his rushing ability.
Yeah. He could be like he could be inefficient and bad real life quarterback, but like still good fantasy wise.
Yeah.
Pitts will start slow, but come on by week 5. I read that as like Falcons. Pittsburgh for some reason. He means Kyle Pitts.
Mm-hmm. We probably don't lose a game over the second half of the year.
Yeah, when Pitt starts turning things up.
Mm-hmm. So that's like we'll have a slow game in Jacksonville, and then it's fucking wheels up. Actually, no, Kyle Pitts had one of his huge games in Jacksonville or in London.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Maybe last year or 2 years ago.
I think that was last year.
Yeah. No, it was the first year, I think.
Oh, okay.
He didn't actually have any good games last year. He legitimately had like 300 receiving yards last year.
Did he play all the games?
He played a lot of games. He was really bad.
That's wild.
It was literally like 16 yards a game.
I can't believe. Okay, you have to be lying to yourself then, being like Desmond Ritter's our guy. Like if you have Kyle Pitts as a tight end, and you can only get him like 300 yards. That is an issue.
I want to fact check that because he had 3. He played 10 games, 356 receiving yards.
Wow.
But year 1, 1,026 receiving yards. Like I remember he had like 3 really big games against 3 shitty teams. It was like the Jets, Lions, and Jacksonville. But I remember him going crazy in London. I remember tweeting like 95 things about it. Pumped.
All right. Well, that was our underdog draft. Let's check out the squad real quick. Let's, I'll boost my ego here and tell me how good this team is. We got Cousins, Garoppolo, Stroud. Running back room, kind of like it. Eckler, Jones, Montgomery, I think is a sneaky pick. Connor, Adams, Cooper, Ridley, Pittman. Y'all see what it is. Y'all know what it is. But if you want to join these drafts with us, what you need to do is you need to go down in the description. Make sure you're in the Discord because that's where the links get posted. And then you also need to make sure that you have an underdog account. All right. If you use promo code DIMES, let them know that we sent you. You get a 100% deposit match bonus. That's free money, no losing right off the rip. We are up, and Adam traps flexed. If only you knew how hard I was flexing. All right. Underdog, the best platform to sharpen your sword, get good at these mock drafts, learn to dominate fantasy football. That's what we're here for. And yeah, I'm gonna big screen this real quick, answer some last minute questions that you got, last minute yellings. Thank you guys. Of course, Ben Don Dover. Let's see. Falcons head coach literally said Pitts will be used when he doesn't suck so much. That was verbatim. That was word for word.
I guess, like,
Lance dropped 20 fantasy points in half a game 2 seasons ago.
sick.
I do remember that. I traded a lot in Dynasty for him right after that.
You know who else did that?
Who did it?
Sammy Watkins.
Sammy Watkins did it once, for sure. I remember. So after
you traded.
Yeah. So after this game, dude,
might have been literally the worst time of his entire career to trade for.
Oh, 100% it was. I will say, though, I think what I gave up was like a first-round pick, Jerry Jeudy and Cam Akers, which I feel like at the time wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I feel like I definitely remember at the time being like, yo, this guy's not like respecting a young quarterback enough. And obviously I took an L on
because like trade, Akers and Jeudy like probably weren't were not proven yet.
They weren't proven, but they had a lot of hype.
They're still not proven, so there's no way they were proven at that time.
Also, Akers was like in the middle of his major injury.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was kind of like Akers could come back. It was really like Jeudy in a first. Like, I don't know. I was kind of counting out Akers.
In that way. I mean,
still an L.
What a fucking deal by you.
Peanut butter. Let's eat.
Nah. We're not cool for at least a week because you took fucking Dalton Kincaid.
Shit, man. Ooh. Lance in Miami?
Nah, dude,
yeah. Tua has to be the most disrespected quarterback in the league. I feel like no one really likes the dude. And then he had a good beginning of last year. Obviously was hurt a lot. And now people are right back off of him.
I got some good Tua stats, but I don't want to ruin it because they're going to be used in trivia, I think, maybe next week.
Okay. All right. That's fair. Now that I know. If I hear something impressive, I'm like, ooh, I think that's Tua. Maybe.
Fuck. Shouldn't have told you.
All right. That'll be it for today. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us. Like this video, share it with your mothers. It's Mother's Day soon. So make sure you get your mothers to sign up for Underdog. Get her promo code DIMES. Get her in the Discord. Y'all know what it is. Goodbye.